Well, hi everybody, I'm here at Salford Museum and Artgallery today, just doing a painting demonstration of how I produce my artwork. So I'm recording this, so hopefully it'll be on YouTube later on today. So basically, I'm doing a painting called Salford Cinema on there, so that's a picture of it. And what I'll be doing is just producing my artwork in my style. That's a sketch I did earlier on the Salford Cinema. I'll be doing a day scene on this instead of the night scenes I'll be doing recently. So basically, what I do is I produce poetry and artwork, accompanying the artwork, I do poetry to it as well. So this one is a poem about Salford Cinema. It's got a lot of history on the building itself. So here goes. Salford Cinema, corner of Chapel Street and Trinity Way. No way, modern Salford today. Started out as a Scottish church in 1846, then changed in 1912. Salford Cinema, first in the area, then a Rex Cinema and Bingo Hall, 67 to 85, then out to God again, so think again, because it's Salford landmark, where skyscrapers and cars buzzing by, a Salford grey sky. As modern folk walk on past on the way to work or a night out, history's all about the Salford streets, treats. So yeah, Salford Cinema, corner of Chapel Street and Trinity Way. No way, modern Salford today. So that's I do all poetry to my artwork, and I hope you enjoy the painting demonstration I'm going to do today. So basically, what I do the first pick a painting, get a sketch, do it in my style, just a loose freestyle sketch. Okay. And then what I do then is I'll start off with the painting. I always paint the edges of the paintings because we're creating a product. And what I tend to do is use acrylics, mainly because it's a loose, free-flowing style that I use. And it's a stress-free way to paint in my way. Okay. And so what I'm doing, I'm just going to mix the colours up because I want to get like a purpley colour on the edge of the painting. So just mix them two up. I'll use a lot of paint in my artwork, as you can see on the walls. So it's all heavy painting. So what I'll do, I'll choose a paintbrush, any paintbrush. We'll do, mix the colours up. Give it a good old. I'll use the plates because it keeps the acrylics nice and wet, and it's just a good way of creating the painting. So what I'll do, I use it in a free-flowing style. So first of all, I create the edges, get the edges, so when you actually get it hanging on the wall, it doesn't look outside just white edges. Because you are creating a product, so I'll just quickly do that. So yeah, I used to, I'm probably like any artist. I grew up in Moss Side, Manchester, in the 70s and 80s. And I've always wanted to be an artist, and when my mum and dad took me to this museum when I was a young kid, about 5 or 6 years old, I was standing up in the gallery upstairs. There's a haunting painting, looks like a skeleton figure in a snow scene with all walls hanging around it, and it kind of like mesmerised me. It was like, wow, look at that painting, you know, it's like amazing, and that's where the love of art started from, and this is a fitting tribute for me to actually be able to exhibit my artwork in this prestigious gallery, and actually today doing a painting demonstration. Oh, thank you. Thanks very much. Thank you there. Yeah, so it's been one of my life's ambitions to be in this museum, and I'm very proud to be here today doing this. So yeah, what I can say is I've done the edges now. So what I'm going to do is a day scene. I don't do things accurate because I used to work in the textile design industry as a design separation artist, working for all the leading companies called Sansons and Laura Ashley, all the major companies with intricate detailed designs, and I used to do photo quality realistic paintings, but that was like the kind of training ground for the art I produce today. And the art I do today is in a loose free-flowing style which is relaxing and stress-free. I did go through a lot of mental health issues years ago, and I'm overcoming how I do it. and I'm just trying to spread positivity to people now. As you can see, I just whack it on, and it's just a relaxing, enjoyable way to paint. It took me years to develop this style, and a lot of people would probably find it hard to do it in this way to start with, but if you try to give it a go, it'd be great. I'd love you to have a go. So I'm doing a sky, so basically I'm just going to, the outlines on these paintings are just guidelines, so when I'm going over it, it's just, you can see not going up to the edges of them. It's just a case of, it's just a guideline for me really, just to see where it is, where the artwork is going to go. Because when I was doing detailed art, I was like very restrictive and very detailed. It's not the way I am now, it's more a loose flowing style. So I kind of just put the blues on first as a base, just as a rough guide. Now, when I was, I'm currently actually doing I've done me Salford by night and Manchester by night collections, and I'm still continuing with that. And I do poetry too then, but I'm actually doing my Moss Side Nostalgia collection, because from here, after being in this museum, I want to get into the Artgallery in Manchester, and which is next to Moss Side, and I'm doing, if you ever go on my website, which is andrewalanmatthews.co.uk, you can see all the artwork, and I'm currently doing Moss Side Nostalgia collection, which is all about stories about me growing up in Moss Side. And if you ever get a chance to have a look at it, feel free and leave comments if you want as well. So, as you can see, it's just a flat blue at the minute, straight from the tube. And you don't worry about all the blues and that, because you want that to get a bit of movement in the sky. So as you can see, it's slowly moving, so it's just with a brush at the moment. I'll do my paletting in a bit. So, I'm going to get me white. Not a white. Slap it on. So I'll kind of create. I'll only use a couple of brushes, because you're trying to create colours that you want to use in the sky. That's a bit too dark, that. So I'm put it all white. I do tend to find I use paint. And so you kind of mix your colours on the palette as you go along, and then you also mix it on the painting. So I'm just trying to get like grey skies. Like I say, it's free flowing. And leave some of the blue coming through. So you always do the sky first. You do the edge of the canvas first, and then you do the sky. Just to give it a bit of movement. It doesn't have to be accurate, fluffy clouds or anything like that, because it's not what my art's about. It's about being loose and enjoying yourself with it, and expressing yourself. My art's expressionistic paintings. So what I'll do on this occasion, on this one, is give them a bit. I'm going to put a bit of white in the skies. You say it's not accurate to the paintings. So I always use one palette knife. That's my magic. It's like Harry Potter's got his magic wand. That's my magic wand. So I'll use that. I'll get some white on there, and I'll just put an emphasis of the whites. It doesn't have to be accurate. You want a bit of movement. Because sometimes you get, if you can't, in the sky, like if you notice in the night skylines at night, there's all different colours in the sky. There's no one, if you really look at colours in the sky, you get reflections from all the street lights and nighttime colours, but in the daytime, it's not so much, but kind of, so use a palette knife and you kind of get that, instead of fluffy clouds, you get light streaks across the sky. because this is my magic wand. Yeah, if I lost this is, if I lost this, I don't know what I'd do because I don't make it like this anymore. And I can't use the one pallet knife because it's bruised from the side. And notice how when you drag it, you get like these bits of fluffy clouds when you see in the sky, you do get that type of thing as well. So you can't do it once, maybe twice over, but try not to do it too much. So that's just the base of the sky. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It's giving a grey, moody scene as the storm clouds are just coming in on there. So what I'll do now, I'm going to do the base colour. So I'll get a bit of red in there, a bit of blue, because I want to do a... If you look at tarmac, it's not exactly black. You get all different shades of it. And you get greens and you get reds, and there's a green bit in there as well. You get a mixture of all colours. What I tend to do, I'm going to do the pavement as a different shade to the tarmac. It's not accurate to the painting. It's not why I do it. Just express it in my style. And this is ideal way of, if you're first starting out painting. It frees you up, because when I was in the textile design industry, working for TFS for doing Sanderson's Liberty Designs, it was very restrictive, and it was so detailed, it was so hard to do. You had to be accurate within a hairline width, because you had to allow for the tolerance of the inks onto cloth. So you had to be extremely accurate, and it was very detailed work.
Does it bleed through to the rest of the cloth?
Yeah, so when a blob of ink goes on a cloth, it disperses, so you've got to calculate how much that dispersal of ink will be, and you've got to have tolerances. So if you did like a brush stroke, you have to do things thinner than that, so it disperses ink. So it's very detailed work.
Out of curiosity, doing blotting paper, can you do that stain with the actual materials and the textiles?
Sorry?
Doing blotting paper, you used to use at school, can you use the same technique to use to blot the actual excess ink up?
Yeah, you can, but it'll always, because the type of ink that it's like pigment dyes usually for in the textile industry, which is once it's on there, it's on there.
Okay.
We have different processes in the textile industry of what they have. Like used to be the print works in Strands in the Gresham area, and they did all fabrics, and it was good because we got to see the old. It's gone now, it's been demolished, because everything's been gone over to China and Africa. I used to do ABC batiks designs, you know, like the old African textiles that they wear, you know, for ceremonial robes and that, the old batik designs. I used to do all that and produce the textile designs. But, there was a story about that actually, because we used to get like designs in from Africa, from the different African nations, and you had like the presidents had been just taken over. They'd want their face on a batik design, but we often quite find that if you do a design, halfway through doing the design and reproducing it, it'd been topped, been killed because of a takeover. So we quite often had that. So we'd have often be doing that, changing it quite often. But
so each ceremonial robe will be.
Yeah, we'd have their own faces on it for their ceremonial robes and that. That's quite what they used to do. It's all gone over to Africa now. Around all the cotton industry, I was in the last death roll of the cotton industry, doing reproducing designs for leading companies. I thoroughly enjoyed the job, it was a really good job, but had a breakdown and ended up going to university, and kind of when I went to university, I thought Salford's work was not very good. And thinking it was just sticks and, you know, mastic men and things. But then when I went to an art lecture on Artgallery, and he kind of opened my eyes to his work. He was a very accomplished artist, was Artgallery. He could do portraits and all sorts of things. and
Yeah, it picks his style, doesn't it?
he created those own style, and that's what I can do with mine. It's my inspiration, Ellis Lowry, because when I came to this museum, his artwork was on display, and I was in all of his paintings as well, so again I get my inspiration from Ellis Lowry. So I do it in a Lowry-esque manner, but in my style. Because Lowry used to be doing it in muted greys, and he depicting the smog of the city at the time. So he was depicting his time, but what I'm trying to do in my art is bring lots of colour, because there's lots of colour in the skies now, where it used to be all fog, smoke-filled skies. I'm trying to create my style in my way, and in a modern way. So what I tend to do on this here, like I say, there's cars on them pictures, but I'm taking them out. So what art's about? It's about adding and taking away. So if it's not there, you can add it in. If it is there and you don't want it, you can take it out. That's the beauty of art. And if you're interested in art yourself and want to have a go, that's a little tip for you. If you want to create your own art, do it in your way. Are you interested in art as well?
My sister's really bad.
Is she? Yeah. Oh, that's good. I think it's very important in creative subjects such as art, because if you're not very good at maths, which I never was good at maths, I was absolutely terrible at it, and all I wanted to do was do art. In fact, when I was in the primary school, the teacher, because he used to draw Spider-Man and Superman in class, and on my work report it says, Andrew must pay more attention to his lessons rather than painting Spider-Man comics. So
it's like music, isn't it? You can learn as much as you can regarding music and lyrics, but try and focus on, say, a maths equation.
Yeah,
difficult.
I think your mind has got to be either that way inclined or not. I mean, I was never that way inclined in maths. I couldn't do it. I tried, but I just couldn't get my head around it. That's why I got the lowest grade in maths. It's very important, maths, but I couldn't do it.
It's another tool, isn't it?
It's another tool, yeah.
There's many tools, but use them wisely. That's
right, yeah, that's right. I mean, my daughter, she's doing an MA at the minute, and she's actually doing a teacher training course, so she wants to be a primary school teacher, so she's doing very well. I don't know where she gets her names from, it's not me. Sorry? What's she saying?
Probably from my mother.
Oh, that's what it is, yeah. Yeah, your mother, yeah, definitely. It's not from me. I'm more artistic. My daughter's more academic. But yeah, this museum, if you ever get a chance, there's a painting in the gallery upstairs, a snow scene with bulbs all around, and that's the painting that set me off in this. Yeah, so it's a really imposing painting. So if you ever get the chance to see that. So,
should we go maybe some?
Yeah, it's just drop in whenever you want.
Sometimes it's worse for somebody who watched all the time doing something.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a read.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, it's looking at some of that. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Speak to you a little bit more. But
yeah, if you ever get a chance, check out the QR codes. It's got poetry from linked to YouTube and these poems on there as well, so if you ever get a chance.
I'll have a wander around the museum and come back and see you, see how you're doing.
Enjoy your day.
Okay, good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. So now what I'm doing, I'm putting to create a bit of movement in the bottom in the base, I'm putting on yellow lines, the dreaded yellow lines in the road. And on this picture there's white lines, everything, so just creating them spaces at a minute. Like I say, doing the free flowing style, work on the sky first and then we work on the base afterwards. So we can see Just putting the emphasis of the stopper, the giveaway signs. And that's on there. Okay. So what I'll show at the end of the scene, I'll show you how we've got on so far at the moment. So, right after that, I'll just give it a bit of movement, more movement in the base, so just creating. As you notice, I'm only using just the one palette knife, because this is my magic wand.